Hello and welcome to the Math083BR course, which is the bridge to the B-STEM pathway at Santa Ana College. My name is Justin Tolentino, and I'll be your instructor, your coach, and your supporter throughout this entire course. So if you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact me through email, or if you want to, just give me a visit in my office. So let me get you started with the things you need to do in order to be able to be successful in this class. And let's go head over to our Canvas website. So the first thing you're going to do is make sure you log into Canvas first. So you can find the link to it from the Santa Ana College website, or you can just start off by going to rsccd.instructure.com. To log in, you can use the same credentials, username and password, as you do with your web advisor. Once you're in here, you'll see that there's just three little pieces of information that you need to look at. The first is the course information. In the course information, you're going to see that it's going to ask you to do four things. Make sure you read the syllabus carefully. Have any questions, address them with me. 2 is to log into alex.com, which is going to be the main mode of learning that we're going to be seeing for all the material for the algebra that we'll be seeing. If you don't have access to alex.com already from a previous 83 class in the past year, then please contact me and I will make sure to get you an access code. 3, once you log into Alex, it'll ask you to take an initial knowledge check. And so this is important that you take a look at and also try your best on, while also making sure that you are honest with it. Because in order to make sure that we're going to help you in succeeding in your Math 140 class, we need to make sure that you have all the prerequisite skills in order to do that. And it will help you in identifying which skills you need to work on the most and focus on those skills once you get through the knowledge check. Finally, for number 4, you need to post on the discussion board at least once a week, because what we're going to be making sure is that you're keeping up with the material, having support from your classmates and from me, and to make sure that we're thinking about how we can best succeed when we get to the Math 140 class. Once you're there and have read all these things, again, Alex is the main mode of learning that you're going to be using. So when you take a look at the front page again, there is a link that goes directly to Alex. Right here. You can also just go straight to alex.com. When you open up that link, it'll ask you to log in, and you can again use the code that you have. But one of the things it's going to ask you to do is go through a tutorial. Now, if you've used Alex before and you're comfortable with working with it, then great, you can go ahead and skip that. On the other hand, if you're not comfortable with using it and you're not sure how to use Alex, then feel free to go through it and it'll teach you how to enter in things like the number 14 or how to graph things and those types of skills. However, in this case, I'm going to skip the tutorial. What is important for you to do is to take the initial knowledge check. So the initial knowledge check is the check where you're going to tell the computer exactly what skills you need to work on and what skills you already are good at. And so this is important that you take it seriously and you are honest with yourself, because if there's a skill that you don't know and you want to make sure that the program actually emphasizes those skills to make sure you learn it and practice it, because you will be expected to know how to do those things when you get into Math 140. So let's click on the Start Knowledge Check and I'll show a few things that are key to you. So a couple things it's reminding you is when you're taking it, don't get distracted by other things. You want to take it seriously, stay focused. You also want to make sure that you do have paper and pencil available, because you will be working out the algebra. This is not a mental math type of thing. And lastly, don't get help from others during this initial knowledge check, or any knowledge checks for that matter. Whenever you see a green bar like this, that means that they are making sure that you have retained the information and that you don't need to focus in on as much as before. That way you can know that you are prepared to do those types of skills when you move on to 140. So a couple of things to notice. Again, it says I don't know, or you can have a calculator sometimes. That I don't know button is kind of key. You want to make sure that you are aware that you're aware of what you know and what you don't know, but you also want to try your best. So if something doesn't look familiar to you at first, like this first problem, try it out anyway. See if you might recall something having to do with it. But if you are really, really confused, or you keep trying things and you're not really sure what to come up with, then you want to click the I don't know. But if you can do something, then try to do something first before clicking the I don't know. That way we can be as honest with this computer as possible. Once you finish that, then you are done with the ALEKS initial knowledge check, and it'll try to make sure that it builds a course that's going to be best for you to be able to continue on with the course. Lastly, we have the discussions part of this. And this discussions, even though it doesn't count towards the pass or fail, is just to make sure that we're staying on top of things. So it does count for participation, which you need to be able to stay in the course, but not necessarily towards your pass or fail grade in the first place. So on here, you'll see that it's just once a week. It's probably taking no more than 3 to 5 minutes to participate. And it's just allowing me to check in with you and to be able to feel like that you have the community that's necessary to be able to pass this course. If you have any questions again for it, you can post them on here as well, and also follow the direction that's on there. If you have any general course questions, that's another place that you can post things on here as well. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to email me or send me a message and I'd be happy to help you out. Good luck with the course, and I look forward to working with you.